finally got to see John Cutie playing Sentinel agents again, so all is well in Sin City.
Yeah. Do you think I can boot up a co-stream on my phone right now?
Sure.
The live co-stream.
Wheels
Furia has something to say in the matter here. Of course, they had a tough stage one. They made changes heading into the second one. Unfortunately, we won't get to see any of that.
Your pre-game, they felt like they've been improving this past week, improving so.
Have a
Maybe they
look
can
at
show
this.
that.
Strut up mid. Parlo waiting with a frenzy. It's going to be traded out instantly. Zekin trying to find that relay bolt and can at least get the spike carry to hand. John has thrust himself relatively deep here. Though on Heat, almost got caught out on a timing. It's a Cyber Cage to give the Cypher a little bit of breathing room. And the recon will be respected.
And listen, though it's been a quiet year for Heat in 2025, it would feel wrong to count him out, given how great he was last year with Crew. It feels like a lot just due to the circumstances of this team. He hasn't been able to be at that same level.
Yeah, refer to the aforementioned 14 players in the jersey.
Difficult to...
To be fair, I am counting the All-American squad that we saw, in their first game.
You want to stat pad this narrative, I respect it.
The numbers don't lie, my friend. There's a lot of threads of narrative in this game. We'll start to tuck into them in the next couple of rounds. That we've seen here an attempt at a retake. Fault line pretty well placed here. It's going to be a little uncomfortable. Adversary going to be dragged out into the sunlight and hit hard. Still is able to retuck once more. Shocky at the site. Definitely not far off with a little double face scenario here, and he's going to have a look at it. The recon throw it out. That's a clean shot from Heat. Zelsis got to half at the very least here. Adversary going to fall to his hand, and now gives it another tickle. Heat wants a crack at it. But again, he's been here before, not born yesterday. But John said he liked calling from the initiator role during Toronto. Don't think it was Cope. He said he was able to be more involved, but a lot of fans were calling for the switch back to Sentinel. Let's see how it plays out already. Another thrust up mid by Sen. This time they're trying to get to grips with the opponents with those weaker guns. Parlo's able to find Narrow, those speculating through the smoke and the flash that came in at Celsius. And John QT trying to hold their ground, but Toronto was definitely one of their best looks. Been able to take a map off Fnatic on this very map here. 2 years tries the TP forward. That's a little telegraphed apparently. Sentinels now got a little bit of time to make their way through, and the wall has a hole plugged through it.
Will at least allow for the spike to go down. Paolo to push in very deep, dodges that initial flash, and does have a drone to play off of now. Does he want to scale even further forward? Yeah, he does. Will he check the corner?
Yeah, relay bolt are going to force him back. Zekin now wants to have a peek, and it slides on the cross, and Arango goes down. The poison orb going to bloom, and there it was a Prowler catching on to Paolo. He's got his back turned to the wrong time. Not ideal at all, and he's stuck there, almost knifed down. He'll get his 6 before departing the round with honor. Looking to cross behind that Cyber Cage, and he gets away with it, refreshes it, and he'll bang the wall out too.
Zekin still backside. It's feeling like a bit of a rinse and repeat. Escapes, and now it's time for the 5-on-4 retake. Could even use that overdrive to get back in if he really wants to.
Sentinel getting grouped up here now by Boba. Might just want to explode. Zelsa still with all of that util to hand, so a pretty strong retake setup. Furia have to wait with bated breath as Parla on the front lines here. Sees fault line, Parla steps aside of it. Caught out though by that Prowler now. It's all getting thrown out of too much util. With his double initiator composition, here comes the overdrive. Zekin looks to light him up. And now Heat, once again, last man up. Zelsis will handle him.
A third opener in a row, and that's going to be the case.
Could have had more, but Relay Bolt here is going to allow him to retreat. Wall thrown up inside Market. And here come Fury, eventually going to have a crack at this now. Caught out by the cam as once more, John living his best life, his big brother. Playing in and on the site. Got a trip here to work with Zekin. Up front, personal. Finds plenty of purchase there with the shorty.
Things have been pretty dismal on the prior 3. This time opting to work towards mid, whereas Celsius has just been jiggle peeking. Obviously is aware of this noise. Pulling out, caught and stunned. He is cooked.
Fault line there for Zekin. Now it's time for him to come forward. Yapala caught inside the relay bolt. Not a darn thing you could do about it. Hasty TP back towards mid by 2 years, and now we need to see a pivot from Furia. Eyes over in the A direction as he is paving the way. It's too easy for Battle.
There's no way he tried to get that kill. That's just...
Yeah, I don't think he expects to see Adverso there. That is pretty wild. Thinks he can just double up, I think, on that individual. They're doing the most right now, Sen. Very comfortably guarding the extremities of the map. And Zekin will simply wait. Slower approach for Furia. They know they've got a lot to work with. Here comes the overdrive. John tucked here. Nightfall comes out in response. And okay, Parla streams on past him. He's able to take the Cypher out of the game. Zekin will give up the site. He knows there's a ton to work with in terms of getting back in.
Luckily for Furia, no one actually going down from that haunt. Sen, wow, they're going fast. They're already in backside.
Oh, he might have been seized in that aftershock. Timing didn't quite pay off there, though, for Zekken as he tried to come forward. Parla's got 3 for the round. Viper's Pit in the post plant. Player advantage to work with for Furia. Narrate's already found his second in this round. And the other edge of the Viper's Pit, Bang is started to encroach upon. Prowler leads the way. Bang gets in there. Good conversion! Unreal! He just serves his diver on a platter!
The opening, Sen's repush denied. And it's all for naught. A 3-piece that just ultimately can't get around win, but they're fast now into this A site. Teleport in from 2Es.
Narrate getting tagged up by the Hunter's Fury. He will fall, but not before Parla is dealt with. Aggressive thrust by Furia onto this A site, but they are cut down to 4.
Single dark cover place. Bang wants to teleport back to the rest of the team in main. Play an honest 4-on-4 retake kit out of dodge. And they've got a bit of utility to get back in. But it's perhaps awkward that Zekken just has, well, I was going to say the op, but he throws it over to Zelsis, picks up the rifle, and immediately kills someone. All good.
He's been looking dynamic indeed with the Phantom, but here we go, straight onto the side, sliding on through is Zekken, gets himself in box. Verso has Arango deal with the threat for him. Now, no, please, no,
Able to stay alive, jumping around the corner.
straight away sees Paranoia, Sen able to fall safely back off those lines, but Narrate's been left tucked here. Gets his one now, surely Bang's gonna get involved, but he might not be needed. Parla gets his pound of flesh, but Bang asks for more. Sen advantage here in players, but locally, Furia have the numbers if they act quick.
That whole time, I was just waiting to see what Zelsis was going to do. Could have even potentially ripped that Rolling Thunder, and the round might have been done in that moment. Paula's ready for this flank. He expects John to be somewhere.
John doesn't have to do anything but contain them right now. Like Furia, disrespect the cyber cage, double swing that, and break out of what could have been a containment play.
Follows fast into market right now, breaks the cam, is caught with a trip, and whoa, I mean, I don't know where that occurred.
That is top mid with an operator. Just as Heat is trying to pass by. And now it's down to Parla, 52 health and a dream. Sees the knock-in first of Zekken. But that plant looks like it's a mere fantasy at this point. 3 on the round for Parla, spotted out by Zelsis. Look, even after some crushing rounds. But eventually, something's got to give. Parla just eats that one. Zekken has enough time to line him up and fast lane himself out of elbow.
Wants to reposition with the op. Wouldn't be surprised if he just gets right back on a similar line. Just why not repost?
There is a lurk up. Well, there's a play up mid, but there's a trap wire in the way. Here comes Verso, flattened. Okay, Narrator's had that one for free. Now, the res, Arango to protected Verso. No intervention attempt there from Sentinels, and Heat has finally gotten to top mid. But will have to give himself away to cross this threshold.
He is so hungry to take the fight, but forced to break the trip, and Bang is able to turn in time to deal with him.
Credit though, because it was an out drone that Bang had to deal with at the same time. He prioritizes correctly. And yep, neural theft here should lay the plans of Furia bare for Sentinels. There is a spike in the very middle of the map. So the defenders simply play to the edges and wait for Furia to walk into the trap.
30
Double
seconds
stacked
left.
up here. Less than 30 seconds. This should be it.
Enemy remaining.
Okay, and there it is, the trades.
The Zelsis John Cutie iteration of this team began. This has always been a go-to map.
Parla knows he has to get creative to try and dig Zekken out.
He's too good.
Nothing in the playbook for that.
He's too good. I mean, he's just too good.
I reiterate.
What can you do?
Refer to my previous example. Arango there popped himself up on a wall, tried to boost in the kiosk. That was seen clean through by John. Nothing Fury is able to throw at Sen resembles anything novel. Looks like Sen have already seen this before. And that spike is far too deep into enemy territory for Fury to really make a gambit for it.
This is Bang opting for a very weird off angle that I don't believe he's used yet. And Narrate catches Paula on the overdrive. There's no one really from Furia able to support. They are now all caught in the Nightfall, trying to go through market. All of center at B. It's just, it's so cooked.
Now, here comes that interrupting util. Big rolling thunder catches on to the players. Adversity able to shrug it off, or at least unaffected by it for the most part. Arango has an opening to heal himself back up. Even in numbers, but Sen are in this site.
John just going a little bit too fast, but Narrate does pick off Adverso. They knew he was tucked in that corner.
I mean, Sen are just looking to fight here. There's no plant, there's no reason really to go forward, but they just want to get this one over with, and so they do.
The wall going to break.
Which up here, Arango's already used that wall. Wyatt, he used it inside B main off the rip. That's not available to him right now. Looks like he doesn't have any other stall method. And Narrate accosts him. Now, Furia, caught outside the site. They're not one that really boasts the retake util that Sentinels has.
Now Recon comes close. Zekin is tucked to do a nice position here to swing off of Bang, who's a little piece of bait right now. Crossfire in main as well.
Bang's gonna have his hands full here. Zekin trades well and completes the 2K. 3 up here for the retake for Sentinels. They will be waiting off this surely. John on the line. Parla second guesses himself and is punished. And 2 years. It's much better than that. On the side we go. Prowler over towards Market, and Narango is brought down through the smoke.
You can see this Viper wall from the defensive side is used to split the site in 2 so they can get back into the back site safely.
Spike planted.
Zelsis here expecting this push to come in, trying to preempt Heat, who's stuck behind the box. He gets out, but again, at a cost of a lot of health. He's taken what? 160 damage this round? More where that came from, apparently. Parla with a swing. Only finds his one, but they'll have to do. 2 years there. Able to catch them out. Narrate has to step up, but oh, it could have been ugly. Down to John. Bulldog to work with it. Verso not to half yet. Gotta be quick on the trigger finger. And Verso Stinger sings out. He doesn't really have the window to do so. Now Sen, barring a late swing from Adverso, could all face this together, and there he is. My goodness, Hero Rifle does work. Adverso, though, still able to extract his kill. That rifle's still at large, and Zekin still chomping at the bit to get involved.
Sen would love to go through elbow to recover that outlaw as well. Furia know that, so they're stacked up 2 players.
ATP across, just as the head was turned. Adverso has to lock it down. Nicely done. Now it's a full cohort of rifles. And it's a slide for Parla, cut short, and now 2 years found himself in an awkward spot, but committed to it just as well. Zekin ran face first into the hail.
He is hungry for that trade onto 2Es. Too much so. The rest of the team denied any forward position by that Hunter's Fury. 2Es is just so aggro right
Ugly.
now. Oh, that is so messy. Oh, it's crumbled, and the setup was so good. Why has it crumbled?
I mean, Adverso was Aldroning from the other side. I don't think he was actually set up to swing with them at all. So a little staggered. That timing for Fury, and their A-hold falls apart.
Now, that being said, Sen have 2 very low HP players, and he and Orango have both made their way to Link rather quickly. So there could be an opportunity to take some fights against low HP players while the spike's being planted, maybe. That could be an opportunity.
Sen hoping to apply something with his noise cut, but in reality, they're just waiting for that poison orb to dissipate.
30 seconds.
Now they'll confirm their presence here. Fault line catches Orango, who won't be able to swing off this. It's up to Heat now. Zelsis emerges from the poison orb, drops the spike. It's John. It's John again! Parla able to get away from the fault line, but maybe finding things approaching him quicker than he would have liked. A Rolling Thunder clears the way, and Sentinels are ahead of the curve. Onto the side they go. Trap set up. Parla at least is able to extract Bang. Should make it a little bit easier to get back into the site post-plant.
Let's get some valuable info. Narrate is ready to send out this ultimate to close this game.
Flash as well. I mean, Zekin wanted a bit of the action, but it's all Zelsis right now. Parla and Adverso dashed aside. And a stately walk in the park it feels for Sentinels here on Sunset. Their map pick.
Second, stat farm to close things out.
Must have seen a glimpse there, because Heat is now backed up towards the edge of yellow. Lambot cleared. This is going to come in pretty hard and fast. Furia should be ready for this after the way that Sunset went, but will Heat be able to stand his ground? Good opener there. Narrate able to trade it out, but Orango's able to find 2.
That was really well done from Furia. Their positioning there, they were able to pivot, into a really nice double face setup for everyone from Sen that was crossing in. It's got them in this 3 versus 2. Opportunity to start this game off hot. This is their map pick, bear in mind.
Even disadvantage though, the Sage gives you a good plant opportunity. Light speed across there from Parla. Can he take the challenge? John, he's out of bullets. It's on Zelsis. Biding his time, but a double face might have ended if he's turned it into 2 versus 1 versus 1s. 2 in the chamber, that is all he needs. To this, right? Viper wall goes up, Sage wall gives you that safe plant, and so Furia will group up here. Come at them from mid. They are trying to set the game state so that they get a close quarters engagement immediately. That Sage wall is going to be lingering for a little while. Narrate's been isolated with that smoke. He just fades back to the edge of it. Inside it, in fact. Second will be waiting. Creep it up, and good reactions. Narrate just mows them down. Speaking of Marshall, the rank will be left to hold mid while John and Zekken go hunting. Alarm bot dealt with. Rango's not ready for that. You can't be. And I guess now 2 years feeling a little foolish pulling off that kitchen position so early.
Look at the immense amount of space that Zekken has. Oh no. Oh, Tui, so he's in the walls. He's in the walls, man.
He's got the only rifle on Sentinels and he's put it to damn good work.
I mean, Heat and B-Main right now would have to kill everybody, I think. I think that would have to be the game plan. That's a good start.
Yep. Down to 10, though. It's getting a little bit dicey for him, and that's a staggered swing for John.
Okay, and suddenly, well, all right, that's unlucky. And, well, it's unlucky that John got a lot of kills and orbs, I guess, and is a plant bot when you play Sage, and already it's a res, so basically he got one kill, and, all right, well, I got excited for but a second, Mitch, that things could have gone maybe further in Furia's direction on that round, but
walked into that round, they're armed to the teeth to come down, and he really doesn't want to be shifted. Rango, though.
What?
I think that was straight through smoke.
And the turret's down because of that. You have to be joking,
God.
man.
Oh, it's diabolical.
It's brutality. You gotta be kidding. That was the KJ as well.
Bang now running roughshod through the back lines. The late rotator, slow one from Adverso here, and Furia just get thrown in the trash compactor on B. And here's that Sage wall. Safe plant for John. Let Zelsys have it. Get closer to that lockdown.
I'm a little speechless at that one, I'm gonna be honest.
A series of unfortunate events.
Melting into the floor, watching that. The subsequent actions of that round.
Yeah, you're 2D after that one, bro.
I can't believe.
Tailwind already active. What's the plan for Zekken? Okay, aggressive. Palo, though, lingering over towards Yellow's able to take one. And eventually just blown up. Bang gets topped up by John. Again, more application for that Sage heal. Safe plant that lets Bang off the chain a little bit to look in Adverso's direction.
Yeah, getting a little greedy, a little overconfident with that swing past the wall, and it's perhaps given opportunity for Furia to get back into this after the lockdown expires. There will be no opportunity for it to actually be broken. They just have to wait this out.
And with the turret still active, watching the 6 for Sen. They can certainly take their time. More of that slow, that stall util coming out. Slow orb covering a huge amount of space. Rango tentatively trying to work around the edges of it. Senno confident. 2 shock darts. Hunter's Fury set up for this post plant, and Zelsys is waiting for them to try and dig him out. Might not be much time to work with here at all. Adverso's looking worse for wear, down to 5, and Solo, he doesn't want to chance it. He'll walk away, and that's 5 in a row for Sen.
Act on out of there. Narrate's making a lot of noise, keeping the attention of Furia players. Heat
on the pace.
Oh my god, Bang not able to convert that.
It was like a stay of execution for Heat, but now he's going to double down, face the music. Zekken wants to swing on him, and that is another swarm kill.
Oh, he's in the slow orb as well, just couldn't get out of it. I mean, hell, even if he could, he was about to just walk into Zekken back yellow. He was put in the air fryer. It's wraps for him on this round, and it should just be wraps for Furia. Paula still has this rifle, but just no opportunities yet to get involved in a meaningful way with it.
And again, what do you think Convergent Path's play looks like? Does he try and go for like this early round aggression off the back of that hinder? Feels like that's pretty risky. But at this point, you probably try anything. They're going to go for it. The later stages of this round, Adverso's already picked off, no Parla. So this will be a little bit of a slow rotation from the rest of Fury, but I think they're cottoned on now. Convergent Paths being lined up, and here we go. Parla needs to make a hero play of this one. Bang with the Hunter's Fury, whistling over his left shoulder. And Parla is not able to benefit from that ult.
It's unfortunate we could play off, but that was actually really cool. Use that with the stun. It caught onto Zekken. Bang's far forward.
Bang more than happy to get his hands dirty here. Gets away with murder. 2 years down the pitch, but Parla just finds him somehow through the smoke, and now a challenge over towards Yellow. Parla for 3 in the round, but even that might not be enough. Adverso, oh, caught shooting the recon. Down to 7, and no closer to defusing our Furia. Sentinels can sit back on this and bide their time. Take some swings. High-low setup is beautiful, and Adverso, with a paltry 7 points of health, can do nothing but perish to the spike or to narrate, whichever one comes first. And so they're too late on the rotate.
And that has resulted in them being sat with 4 sheriffs. Vandal, Propala, Listen, certainly looks like he has some potential as a player, but Furia as a team right now just aren't able to make the most of what he's offering.
And here's Zekin stepping up, always demanding more. Urango down first again. Sage Wall cuts Adverso off of the action. Heat has a nice little perch here. It's only good for one. Adverso's at least able to chime in, and now the Viper's Pit. Sentinels lost a couple of guns in the last round, so maybe just want to secure this one or guarantee it to some degree.
Apollo's deep mid wants to group up with the other players who are unable to recover any upgrade right now. They're still just sat with the Sheriffs. Recon through, Apollo swinging first.
Well, they're not involved early, but now it's about what happens late in the round. Bang has the shorty, and the follow-up is sublime.
Really starting to pick it up more. Just another little hole in the Sens game. Bang, beautiful opener.
That is beyond brutal. Tara from Urango either cleared or nowhere to be seen there. He's out of the round when he could have had a lockdown. Try and give Furia a foothold in these sites post-plant. Zelsis is happy just to play with his food here at the B side, but now the rest of Sen have considered this as a genuine finishing option.
Zelsis going to get the lockdown now.
Standard
Off
location.
that orb, and it's going to send Heat running unless he just tries to timing it and fight forward. Wanted to for but a moment,
He
but
is
will now
alone.
just get on out.
There is nobody for him to play off here. He's actually going to fall off the side entirely. Lockdown gets the space that Sen wanted, but Zekin is dealt with in a long-range duel. He doesn't take a scratch.
A little over-eager, perhaps, to take that fight. No utility to really supplement that position. This breaking the wall offers a pretty nice angle, though, for Zelsis. That's now obscured as that one-way cloud gets reactivated towards main.
Zelsis can refresh this turret and play off of it. And John just waiting, tucked into the corner. Now one of the options for Furia, they're running a little bit thinner. Now Bang is knocking on the door, making a play in from mid. He has to commit to this, he's got to take the fight, and John is dealt with. But there's layers to this, folks, and far more. Sentinels personnel waiting for a chance to get involved. Want to make a play down too, but it feels like Bang is ready. Well, especially now that the turret has got this contact, and he just mows him down. Yeah, it's one of those days at the office. Bang aiming for that quarterly bonus. Furia just walking straight up into the sightlines of Sentinels.
And unfortunately, that is Furia's buy round yet again, just up in smoke. Sen going to get an easy A site here. Bang looking snappy, everything looking easy, so effortless.
Yes, that was very straightforward.
Very straightforward from Zekin. No chance he was going to lose that duel.
No. But there have been a number of these rounds, especially after timeouts, where Furia have still been proactive early, but tried a different part of the map, right? We saw Parla trying to move up on B. He's been controlled by Zelsis there, right? That op on the attack side, really just dealing with any of those contact peaks on the extremities. It's a very expensive weapon drop there, Jordan.
Punished for hunting with the op, as will happen.
Easy come, easy go with those weapons, I suppose.
I mean, there really, realistically should have been a trade on Bang at the top of the round, but
Okay.
just able to...
And anchor it properly. Huh. A little audacious, but I'll take it.
Oh,
Narrate times it to
yeah.
the second.
All right, well done. Has the Hunter's Fury. Furia are now
30 seconds left.
fully positioned, back sight. But Sen will have the Hunter's Fury to try and cause some disarray in their positioning that they can exploit when the execute comes in.
There is a slow wrap coming down from Heat, but it will be spotted out by the Killjoy turret. There it is, straight into the fight. Bang and Zelsis chime in. Zekin fell, 10 seconds left of the round. Needs to be a plant here, but it's going to be interrupted. Oh, Bang, that is clean. Up to Adverso now from rafters. Had to send and deliver, no other option. How much will Sentinels insist that someone is in fact in Crow's Nest? Okay, he does get the drop on them though. Getting out though, that could be the issue. Needs exfil immediately. That was Adverso though chiming in, able to make a play out from Boiler.
They're swinging off of Heat's distraction. John rotated over. Here
has a
comes
res.
yet another well-timed res. All these reses have gotten so much value as well. Hunter's Fury going to be committed due to it, but it doesn't even connect. Okay, Bang caught. Dangerous though.
And Virgin Parts now
30
active.
seconds left.
Looks like nobody from Sentinels was subject to the hindrance of that, and Zekin will walk away.
Narrate has been on the move towards B for a while now, but Tweez is already here, back yellow and
mates out.
ready. Time has dwindled so far.
Tweez is ready for this. Oh no, Tweez! Oh, say it ain't so.
10 seconds left.
Oh, that hurts. Now Sage Wall and Safe Plant. Naru's going to get it done. And he might even want to play off of this. This might be an unexpected position. And yep, has a timing but can't quite convert. Up to Zekin, brought back to life. John, the bringer of life.
One enemy remaining.
Zekin, the harbinger of death, it appears. Adverso, gotta make a play for it, but it's just not meant to be. It's unlikely. Sentinels, like the rest of Furia, get away from this. They are committed in here. Celsius already shows himself and deals with Parla pretty comfortably. That was a nice little dink off Celsius, but more work still to be done. Even numbers. Sight, though, belongs to Furia.
Wait, this shot could kill it. So he's the one planting. Oh, what?
4 health.
I'm sorry, what?
4 health.
What?
It did interrupt the plant, though. This gives time now. Bang already starting to knock on the door. Urango doesn't want a bar of it.
These Furia players are dangerously low, and Neri deals
hit
with
for
the
that.
Rango.
Low he is. Zekin's going to be able to wend his way into the site now. And Verso's up in nest. I don't think Zekin heard that. Oh, God, he just deals with heat. And Verso for 3 on the round. He's looking for more. It's not to be. A historic victory. For all the wrong reasons, perhaps. But it's Sentinels bouncing back from a tumultuous week 1 with an ease in to the rest of stage 2.
And if what you said is true, there's still good news for Furia to await
Win a chance, baby.
There's good news in the future. Yeah, Sen, a little bit too good today. Great time to show up to the Riot Games Arena if you're a Sentinels fan. Enjoy a nice little victory for them.